In this video, I want to explain what minting is. Let's get straight into it. Minting is the process of converting the code into an actual NFT. The process of converting a digital file into a token on the blockchain. Before your NFT is actually added onto the blockchain, all it is literally a bunch of code. And the process that converts that code into an NFT, such as a snowman in this example, that process is called minting. It's quite similar to the way metal coins are minted in our current world. A big chunk of stainless steel or whatever coins are made of will go into a machine, and out the other end will come these physical coins. That whole process is called minting. So far in the course, we've looked at NFTs on OpenSea, which is what we refer to as the secondary market. And the reason we call it secondary is because this is where the NFTs are going to appear once they've been minted. AKA once someone has actually transferred that code into a real non-fungible token. All the big projects you would have heard of, such as Mutant Apes, Cyberpunks, Crypto Balls, they all would have been minted first before they appear on OpenSea on the secondary market. The people who were fortunate enough to be able to mint this code into a non-fungible token, they would have made a lot of money once they were sold on OpenSea, as typically when you mint something, you can mint it for a cheap price. Now, enough of these PowerPoint slides, let me give you a live example using a real project which just minted literally a couple of days ago. Here we have this project by Hate Beast Gang. The project is known as Hate Prime. It is a really big NFT project collection, probably one of the biggest NFT projects that actually drop. This is their Twitter account. You can see they've got over 250,000 followers, which is a lot. You may have seen these NFTs yourself whilst browsing on Google. It's basically these apes in these really cool clothes. But essentially, you get the idea here. There was lots and lots of hype around this project. You can see how much comments are getting on all of their tweets. Absolutely insane. Tons and tons of engagement. And I was actually in the Discord of this project, so I know that you could have minted one of these apes for just 0.2 ETH. Which, to give that some context, at the time of making this video, 0.2 ETH is worth about $560. Ethereum's price has actually been going down over the last month. So when you check this whilst you're watching this video, the price may be higher or lower. But at the time of making this video, when this collection was actually minted, you could have minted one of these for just under $560. You might be thinking, well, that's actually a lot of money to spend on a mint. I thought mints were cheap, Josh. Yes, they are. Now, let me give this some more context. If you actually go over to OpenSea and then carry out a search for Hate Prime, so you can find the collection page, if we scroll down to activity, we can actually have a look at how much these are selling for now. So we've got some selling for 7.85 Ethereum, 7.89, almost 8 Ethereum, which is absolutely insane. I actually have two listings right here just to show you exactly what I mean. So here we have this person who minted it. We have the symbol right here of a baby kind of giving birth to the NFT and bringing it in the real world. So remember, this person would have minted it for 0.2 ETH. It didn't come from anywhere as no one else owned it. It is now on the blockchain and it's owned by this person right here called Brownie's Vault. Brownie's Vault then sold that for 5.4 Ethereum. Now you might be wondering, well, what is 5.4 Ethereum in dollars? Well, if I go back to my slides and bring in the next image, you can see that 5.4 Ethereum is worth $15,000, which is absolutely insane. And what gets even more crazy is if I go back to OpenSea, you can see they minted this if we hover over there. It was minted on the 19th of Jan 2022 at 10:34 p.m. and it was sold for 5.4, so $15,000, literally on the same day at 10:45 p.m. So within less than 30 minutes, this person was able to mint it for 0.2 ETH and flip it for 5.4 ETH, which is absolutely insane. And you can actually see further up, this person, Brownie's Vault, they've actually sold it to this person called Dijon God NX, and they've just sold it 1 day ago for 8.35. So the price keeps going up and up and up. And the reason why the price keeps going up and why it's worth so much money is because this project in particular has done really well, and it's got so much hype around it that people are willing to spend lots of money securing these NFTs. So let me go back to my slides and just give this some more context because this is absolutely insane. Someone minted it for 0.5, again, just under $560, and it was sold for over $15,000. If you do the maths and deduct these two numbers, you will figure out that this person made a massive profit of almost $14,500. Of course, there will be a little bit of fees associated to this profit, such as gas fees and royalty fees. However, that is still a very, very healthy profit. Hopefully you can see one of the big benefits of why you really want to try and mint a project you are interested in. Because if you manage to mint a good project, then you can make a lot of money. Now, what I've just showed you isn't just one random fluke or one random example. I've even got another one right here where the person would have minted it for 0.2 and it was sold for 6.85. So again, let's look at the data. This was minted at 6:26 p.m. and it was sold at 9:24 p.m. So literally 3 hours later, they've sold it for 6.85 Ethereum, which if we work out what that is by typing in 6.85, you can see that is 19,000. Again, crazy numbers. And this is the opportunity that is currently in the marketplace right now. There is a lot of money to be made of NFTs, so you've done the right thing by buying this course and investing in your knowledge to ensure you know what to look out for and how you can take advantage of this. You're probably wondering, well, this is all great. I understand I need to mint projects I'm interested in. However, how do I mint? No worries, as that is literally the next question everyone asks. Well, to mint a project, you need to be what we call whitelisted, also known as WL. Whitelisted basically means you have been selected by that project and you can take part in the minting process. Now, bear with me as you're probably wondering, well, great, but what is whitelisting? You're explaining something with something else. And whilst that is a little bit true, there is a reason why the course is structured this way. And that's because you have to understand that before you mint anything, you need to find a project in the first place. Remember, the whole process is number one, you find a project that gets your interest. Number two, you then validate that project to make sure it's going to do well and get a lot of attention. Then number three, after that, that's when you need to get whitelisted. Once you are whitelisted, then you can mint the project. And of course, after you mint it, you can hold that NFT or you can flip it on the marketplace for a profit. So bear with me, the course is laid out in the right structure that you need to follow. However, I just had to let you know from the start of this section that you really want to try and mint stuff if you want to make money from NFTs. So now you know what minting is. I'll see you in the next video where we're going to cover the first step of the process, which is where you can find projects. I'll see you there.